That's all I did. I read about the spotlight effect and immediately I just stopped fearing judgment. 2021 and 2022 were inarguably the worst years of my social life. Well, what was so bad about it? I had lost all confidence. I had become extremely insecure about how I looked, and socially, I was not doing well. So, there was this Christmas party I was invited to after the pandemic and the lockdowns got lifted. And what happened was, at that Christmas party, what do you think I did? Everybody was dancing, having fun, and guess what I did? I was sitting on the couch with the host's dog. The entire party, that's all I did. I barely talked to anybody, made no friends, nothing. I was just sitting there. And you know how stupid I felt after that? Like, people genuinely wanted to interact with me, genuinely wanted to talk to me, but here I was being an insecure fuck, and I lost all the opportunities because I hesitated. And that year was rough, bro. I made no friends, I didn't socialize at all. I was scared of it. But then on the other hand, 2023 and 2024 were somewhat like... So what was it that I did which had this crazy change in my social skills? How did I go from being that insecure fuck to a social butterfly? How did this change occur? See, so the first thing which was holding me back was my insecurities. And when it's about insecurities, it's usually that we fear judgment. Judgment of others. What would people think if I did this? We hesitate because we are scared of what they would think. And to overcome this fear of judgment, I learned this simple fact and truth of life. It's called the spotlight effect. So I'm not sure if you've heard of it before, but you know how a spotlight works. When you are on the stage, the spotlight falls onto you to make sure that you are the one being seen and you are the main focus. That's what we subconsciously think in our head. We always think that we are under a spotlight. We always think that we are being watched, and it's us who's going to be remembered and it's us who's going to be judged. But it's not like that. Everybody gets this spotlight effect. So if I'm fearing judgment, so is he, so is she. But the ones who perform better socially do not fear this. They are aware of the spotlight effect. So the next time you're at a social gathering, or you're scared of interacting with someone, or you're about to say something but you are scared of judgment, just remember that they are not going to remember anything because they're busy with their own spotlight. They are busy being conscious about themselves to even give a fuck about you. They don't care about what you do. They don't care about what you say. It's just us who's being kept awake because of something embarrassing we did. It's not them. They are not sleeping and imagining you doing that embarrassing thing and laughing. That does not happen. Accept the truth. Nobody's going to remember the embarrassing thing you did. Nobody. Eliminate the fear of judgment by just being aware of the spotlight effect. That's all I did. I read about the spotlight effect and immediately I just stopped fearing judgment because I was like, wait, he's already too occupied with thinking about himself to give a fuck about me. Why would someone be interested in me? I'm not special. Nobody has ever cared about me. In the book, How to Win Friends and Influence People, this quote says, "To be interesting, you have to be interested." By Dale Carnegie. And I completely agree with it. I have always shown genuine admiration to something someone is up to. If somebody is learning dancing, you ask them how they feel. You ask them about it, you appreciate it. It should be genuine, not flattery. When you're interested in somebody's hobbies, somebody's likings, they'll be interested in you. It's natural. Just think of it once. What was the last time you were genuinely interested into somebody else? It's probably when they were interested in you. Because if you're an introvert who usually avoids such occasions, then it's them who initiated it first. And now it's your turn to be the initiator. So next time, be interested. So you become interesting. But there's one thing still bothering us. You know what that is? Rejection. Most humans are scared of rejection because we are social creatures and we crave someone's approval, we crave someone's validation. And if we are being rejected, isn't that the worst thing? Isn't that everything collapsing in front of you? It's natural for you to fear rejection. But what I'm trying to tell you is, you embrace rejection. Rejection is a blessing. If something wasn't compatible with you, if someone wasn't compatible with you, if something wasn't supposed to go that way, and rejection approached before it was too late, isn't that good for you? Rejection just strengthens your ability to not hesitate and lose opportunities. It's fine. You are rejected now. You're rejected then. You got rejected 10 times. But the 11th time, you'll be grateful that you took the 11th step. Because if you just feared the rejection and hesitated and didn't go ahead with anything, you wouldn't reach that 11th step. And you would eventually just miss out on it. Come here. Let me tell you a personal tip of mine, which made me instantly likeable. Do you know what that is? It's being myself. Have your opinion, people like it. If you don't agree with something, if you don't wish to associate yourself with something or someone, so be it. People actually appreciate it more than you think. And it's the people who you want to be around. It's the people who you want around yourself. It's the people you want to associate yourself with. Because the people who don't agree aren't the ones who are like you, aren't like-minded. And that is the best part about it. So don't hesitate. Don't be afraid of being yourself. Okay, so before I end this video, what if I am not aware of how to make friends? I don't know how to make quality friends. I don't know how to surround myself with people. I'm still lost. See, I've understood the fact that, okay, I'm supposed to do this to be a social person, but how do I differentiate between people? How do I become even more likable? How do I influence people? If you wish to watch the next video on how to be more likable, how to make more friends, you can feel free to join us. Or you could just wait for it to appear on your feed. Regardless, I'm grateful. Thank you for your time. I hope you learned something. I'm rooting for you. Take action.